Hello, my name is David Sakmyster, and my winning screenplay called The Lazarus Group was something I'd been wanting to write for many years now, ever since a family friend of ours had been in a terrible accident and had basically been pronounced dead at the scene, and basically came back to life after that. He had one of those near-death experiences, and that kind of stuck in my mind for years, and when I became a writer, I really wanted to come back to that and use that somehow in a story. So I did a lot of research on near-death experiences, NDEs, as they're called, and fascinating thing I found was that all these people who have come back having experienced something so profound. One, they have a tremendously uh, different outlook on life, and their personality changes dramatically. So there's that built-in character arc that's really interesting to work with. And the second thing is a lot of them have difficulty adjusting to the real world again, and relationships suffer, have all sorts of problems with their jobs and things like that. Just having difficulty getting back to their day-to-day lives after being through something like that. So I thought both those uh, experiences would be great to work into a screenplay, especially in character development. So when I researched it, the other hook I found that I wanted to use was that a lot of these people join support groups to deal with it. So they find other people like themselves who have gone through this experience, and they lean on each other for help as well as getting ideas on how to deal with their lives. So that was my hook, and then I just have a subplot of a serial killer who are targeting these kinds of people, and one of the members of the support group is the main character is a cop who was shot in the line of duty and had this experience. He wasn't the best kind of character before; he was a little on the corrupt side, stealing money and things like that. So afterwards, he's kind of turned a new leaf, and he really wants to redeem himself and looking for meaning in his life. And also, he's in a unique position to solve these crimes and save the rest of the group as well as himself. So that was my idea, and it was um, one of I've done four other screenplays. This was the one I most connected with. I think it had an emotional impact as I was writing it, and I think the readers are feeling the same way. The other three screenplays I've all done pretty well in contests. One of them even got me a manager, so we're trying to shop some things around and hopefully get some success soon. The Lazarus Group took about 3 months to write once I was done with all the research. I do most of my rewriting during the outline phase, make sure everything flows and the scenes are working properly and character development's there. So I'll break that and restart and do it over and over until I feel perfect with the outline. And then writing the screenplay itself only takes about a couple weeks, and any rewriting I do after that is more fine-tuning dialogue and flow and things like that. I entered Scriptapalooza because that was one of the best known contests out there, had the best caliber of judges, great reputation, and I particularly like that they spend a lot of promotion on the finalists afterwards. Any advice out there for other screenwriters is one that's really helped me is to go to conferences and try to meet other writers as well as you never know who you might meet at the bar, like directors or producers that are looking for something. You make great contacts. So that was definitely helpful to me. I went to LA a couple times to do that. The other thing is just read a lot of screenplays in the genre you're looking at, especially some of the classics, and study the techniques, how things work there. Other than that, just write a great story. Thanks for your time. Take care.